Over to the man, Ajay Kaul.
Thank you, Aditya. No matter how much I can thank everybody, whosoever was involved, it will always fall short of what actually went into putting this whole, stitching this whole piece together. But to start with, I should first thank our chief patron. Look, everything, as Sandeep was also saying a little while back, everything costs money. There's money involved. Efforts only come later than that. If there is no money, efforts, are of no consequence. So, Arvind Tiku for believing in what our vision is, when you commit that kind of money, it obviously has to come from trust. And we have had no past working relationship. Honestly, I haven't known Mr. Tiku for probably more than 8, 10 months. As much as he hasn't known me, we may have known about each other. But the fact that he put his finger on us when we met him on 2, 3 occasions, probably our earnestness, our forthrightness, and probably a bit of our reputation did help. But nonetheless, it is not easy for anybody to commit that kind of money. So thank you. With my folded hands, sir, thank you very much for that. I would also, on this occasion, thank all our old patrons. IQWAT in its 5-year journey, we haven't got a chance to thank people who have helped us right from the beginning. We had patrons, we had lifetime patrons who contributed from time to time. So this is the time when I would want to thank them. I would also want to thank quickly people again who are not in this room, my 2 co-founders at that time. After the germination of the idea had happened, Sanjay Kaul was one of the first guys who bought my idea. He was a business person. And then we brought in Mukesh Kachru, who was the tech person who had stitched it at that time. So I would also want to thank them. Today they may not be in this room, but they have been the people who started this journey along with me. Now coming to people who are in this room, I think our panelists, each was probably more illustrious than the other. It was very difficult to choose one from the other. And they all chose to believe us and come for a conference like this. Many of them are sitting here who have invested their whole day, which is at their level is not a joke. Because for them, every hour, every 2 hours, it matters. Although it's a Saturday and you may argue that it's not a working day, but still. So thank you very much to all our panelists, some of whom flew from various parts of the country. Rakesh ji flew all the way from the US, maybe for other reasons also, I believe. But this was also, a part of his agenda. So thank you very much. And I would also thank, in the process, all our guests. Look, you may have heard of IQWAT over the years. It was doing okay. It then was it fell off the cliff a little bit. So you could have said, why should I waste my Saturday on it? Maybe a lot of perseverance from Veronica and Sheetal and stuff. But to commit a 1 full day, a Saturday, after having a crazy week, which you people must have had, I presume, the fact that you came, you believed in us, and many of you are still sitting with us because you sat through the whole 5, 7, 8 hours of download which we gave. Thank you very much. And going forward, we are going to bank on people like you. Monetary is, of course, important, as Sandeep was saying, but even in terms of, physical and moral support, which is all important. And Sandeep was clear enough to say, not so much Gyan. Even if we don't have the best strategy, we may be having a good strategy, but we got to now go and execute it. Often it is said, the best strategy can lie on the shelves, but the best way to work is pick up a good strategy and just implement it. And as somebody said during the course of the day, that even if you are wrong, you will learn from it and you will keep moving on. Then who else? I think there were some of our friends who gave us some goodies. I can't remember names of all of them. I would want to thank all of them. Aditya, you want to spell out some names? I don't know, but, Jeeves Urzu was one of them. Kanzan Mul was, I think, one of them. Dewey was one of them. Matamal also had put up a stall outside for, giving us the flavor of Kashmir, the Kahwa. So thank you, all of you. Whatever little or more it may cost, but thank you for putting, that act together. And last but not the least, I think, is, our team. We have what you ended up seeing was a spectacle, or call it a show of 7, 8 hours, but it probably had meant, I won't call them dog hours, huh? Because we did work like dogs, didn't we? Especially some people did work like that. But honestly, it was, we lost count of hours after some time, especially Aditya, who is our chief convener, and the people under him. Aditya slept at 4 o'clock last night, and he was telling Sheetal that wake me up at 6 o'clock. And if you don't wake me up, I'll get upset. So Sheetal was losing all her sleep just because she had to wake up Aditya. But the point I'm trying to make is it always takes humongous amount of effort from planning, strategizing, or probably strategizing and then planning, and then there was a day-wise plan, and Aditya is a maniacal about obsessiveness about execution. So we were following that plan, and finally it has all landed up in this shape and form in front of you. I hope you have liked it. We are hearing from a lot of you that you did like the day. But Aditya and team, thank you very, 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 very much. Any amount of thanks, it will fall short of putting into perspective the kind of hours which you people have put in. If I haven't missed anybody, thank you. Thank you to our, team there. Some of the names, most of the names I wouldn't know, but they've also done an outstanding job. They were